Sam is using Chronotome to better understand how Picasso's works have evolved over time. He starts by adding more work into the Chronotome workspace. He can see immediately that works are organized based on how similar they are to each other. The ones on the right over here are mostly of landscapes, and the ones towards the bottom here are mostly portraits. Beyond a certain threshold, Chronotome also clusters the works together in groups. Let's take a look at some of these clusters. This red one are of portraits of men, and this purple one shows mostly outdoor scenes of crowds. Chronotome is also a three-dimensional embedding space. When Sam turns it on its side on its z-axis, we can see that works are grouped in distinct layers of 3 years of his works. In this period leading up to 1901, we can see more work than in prior years. This shows that Picasso had made a lot more work in this period of time. Let's jump to another Chronotome that Sam has running for a while more with a few more time steps. It's starting to get a bit noisy here, so let's filter out the outliers. We're in the latest view, which shows us all the nodes that have been added up to this point based on the cluster at this time step. We can also show the playback mode, which shows us how nodes have moved over time and the relevant clusters at that time step. Let's pause right there. We also have the across mode, which shows us the relationship between clusters over different time steps. We can see here that there are some clusters or groups of clusters over time that have persisted. Let's take a look at this purple one here. We can see mostly figures. In earlier periods, we can see paintings from his blue period, and we scroll down, we can see mostly images, also figures, but from his rose period. And of course, like towards 1910s, we can see that he has fully kind of gone into his cubist phase. So we can see how Picasso's paintings of figures have evolved in style over time. We can also see that there are clusters that have only emerged more recently. For instance, this one over here. Let's take a look. It shows mostly still lives in cubist style. So this is how, using Chronotome, Sam can begin to uncover some of the interesting evolution over Picasso's works in this 20-year time period.